From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Coming on lefty Daniel Norris, I really like this guy. Good fastball, 93 to 96 with late life. Good overhand spike curveball that when it's on, he'll throw it for strikes. His changeup is on the improve. If this guy's on, you'll know early he's going to get a lot of swings and misses.
Now batting, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Pops this one up. Rodriguez over to his right, one down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. A lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And he'll get
in at that double here. You can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And Crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
Question man to second here in the opening half inning, but failed to capitalize. The Tigers coming up, no score. Number 47 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now, Nicholas Castellanos.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Candelario aboard here at first with nobody out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Lifted down the line in left. Goodwin will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the... You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 28. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Ready with the 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, bases loaded. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Full count, here it comes. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Full count still. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back for more from Detroit after this. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Jonathan Lucroy waits on deck. Fouled away. And the payoff pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Goodwin, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, number 17, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And a full count now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, David Fletcher. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Cozart rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Shuhei Ota. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Jones going back on it at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped up. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Ota on second. Simmons at first. One gone. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Two and two count. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moving forward. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Brian Goodwin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-2 Angels. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Calhoun. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 28.
Ready for another chance. Number 28 reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail 5-2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David.
So striding in, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
17.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Up next for the
Striding in, Jacoby Jones, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Tigers strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Set to deliver on 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jose Fernandez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Shuhei Ota, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. In now is Andrelton Simmons, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Count remains full. Trout at third, Ota at second, Simmons at first with no outs. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is in the air out to right. Castellanos on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Zach Cozart would be next. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. And a second run is across.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here he comes.
Neither the order due up next. You can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Castellanos leads off first with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back for more from Detroit after this. So striding forward now, Mike Trout, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Albert Pujols. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the air now, out to right field. Castellanos sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Angels leave one, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Luis Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Luis Garcia.
Ready now, number 28 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. Still 1-2.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Castro. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Castro leads off second with one gone in the inning. Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, number 17.
Next for the Tigers, number 17, runner in scoring position with two gone. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the Tigers 3. Buck Farmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Buck Farmer.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1. Line to the right side. That's in there.
10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right. Drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Zach Kozar. That's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder.
A run will come in to score.
The batter number 6, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Lucroy on third. Calhoun over at second. Kozart on at first with nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Popped high in the air. Rodriguez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Shuhei Ota. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Jones racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as the blowout continues.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Victor Alcantara enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now that's popped up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Left field.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. The Angels are out in front, 15-3. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set. Here's the 3-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise, and they remain well behind. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits to this point. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Digging in, Zach Cozart. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Number 17 has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels lead it 15-3. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Number 28 is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Line towards center field. And Cabrera's now 0 for 3 as he's retired again for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, number 28. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ronnie Rodriguez. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And now for the Angels, Shuhei Ota. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Grounded softly to the right. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Angels are out in front, 15-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Harold Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, number
Riding
17.
in once again, number 17. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Calhoun is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 47 is credited with the win. Daniel Norris struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.